So I'm finally autonomo in Spain. What does that actually mean? I'm actually self-employed. There's different types of employment in Spain, and going autonomo for me has multiple positive outcomes. The first is myself and family get the health benefits of Spain. It's a bit frustrating that I do pay a lot into the UK system but have no cover in Spain itself. But with autonomo going self-employed, I can transfer my tax from the UK to Spain. So eventually, instead of paying two systems, I will be paying just in one, because I'll transfer my income from the UK and its tax liabilities to Spain. Some people go, oh yeah, but you pay more in Spain. I would question that, because the reason being is, if I was working in the UK and, for example, I was self-employed based at my parents' address, I cannot book the flights to the UK from Spain, because they would say your base of work is in the United Kingdom. Where my base of work being in Spain, obviously I can book my Alicante flights. I can book the parking from the airport. There's a lot more expenses I can run through my accounts that the UK side would not offer me. But like I said, I've got the healthcare side, the schooling for the kids in Spain. There's a lot of upsides to being self-employed. Also, from a residencia point of view, they want me to be self-employed. The reason being is they can, every month you pay a social security payment, and they can see that you're paying tax on your income, and they're happy. They are happy, because after 3 months you got those, there you go, I've earned this, paid that, they go, you can be a resident now. You can skip that bit if you went and invested heavily in a house, but I want to be making money in Spain to pay for an apartment here in La Mata. I do not want to be investing UK money too much in Spain. There's opportunities here to make money, so I want to use that and use my stuff in the UK as a separate entity if I can. Although, like I said, it'll all end up in the same business, but there's other stuff I want to do here that will sort of like set up a small call centre, interlink the call centre with stuff in the Philippines. There's other bits and pieces, but it all starts with being self-employed. This is different from being a what we call limited company in the UK, or forming a company in Spain, which is a lot more expensive. The cost of autonomo, you could do it yourself, but it's a pain to do. It's a bit like everything else in Spain. Everybody wants bits of paper, and you go there and they go, oh, that one's expired, go and get another one, and it's a pain. So I paid the €270 to get somebody else to do it, and now it's up and running. I pay a fee of about €50 for my social security every month, and I pay another fee of about €50 for an accountant. I think it's a bit high for the accountancy, because there's not a lot of paperwork involved from the process, but once the business starts expanding out, maybe that'll work in my favour. But anyway, finally self-employed. It took about 6 to 8 weeks to do. There's a lot of mañana, so the processes aren't as fast as they should be. A friend had this same when he recently tried to register his car, because there's another way of doing it, which I'll cover in the next video, relating to you don't have to change from your UK plates to Spanish plates, utilising the system that we'll bring up in a minute. But it's another story, but it took him a whole day just to get the process done. The autonomo is a bit like that. It's a whole day of paperwork here, paperwork there. But if you know the right people, a lawyer can get on the phone and do 90% of it without getting off their backside, because they fax them backwards and forwards, emails, etc., and they don't leave the room. But if I do it, I have to go to Casada. I can't be bothered. It's worth the investment, because it's now done, it's up and running, and I still need an accountant anyway that will do the monthly installments, etc., and deal with the processing of my expenses. So glad it's done. That's all I can say.